Hi, welcome everybody. It's Mike Newton down here at Lytham Golf Academy. I've got a really big driver test for you today, and I'm going to have a look at which driver of 2019 is the longest. So I've got 6 drivers in the lineup. It's going to take me a lot of effort to hit all 6 here, but I'm going to hit quite a lot of shots with each driver, try and give each one a really good fair chance, and we're going to see which driver is actually the longest of 2019. Okay, so let's see what I've got in the lineup of the 6 I've chosen to go into this particular test. Clearly, I can't put every single driver in there because there's just so many. Each brand has then a couple of different models. So I've picked the real main brands for 2019 that I feel are really sort of making more of an impact of the driver category. So first of all, we've got the Mizuno ST190G. We've then got the TaylorMade M6. We've got the Ping G410 LST. We've got the very popular Cobra F9 speedback driver, Titleist TS2, and then the Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero. So they're the 6 drivers that I'm going to put up. I've got them all in. Obviously, I can't get exactly the same shaft in every single one here, but I've got the same flex, as near as damn the same shaft as I possibly can, all in pretty much the same loft here. So I'm trying to keep the test as equal as I can. I'm going to hit them all. Let's see which one is the longest. Okay, so we're going to make a start. I'm going to start off just random here, there's no particular order. I'm just going to start off the Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero, 9 degree. I'm going to hit 6 drives with each, because if I hit any more than that, I could be running out of juice towards the end of these 6 drivers here. Let's get this first one hit. That's a nice start. Good strike. So Sub-Zero, lowest spin version of the Epic Flash lineup, and that's a nice opener there, getting over that 302 mark. So probably going to hit a few of these drives, maybe sort of off camera or speed it up a little bit because we don't need to see every single shot with every single driver. That's a really good hit on that particular one. That should get out there quite a bit. There we go. There's the first big one, slightly high on that face strike, 310 with the Flash Sub-Zero. Okay, there's shot number 6 with the Sub-Zero. Quite a nice neutral one to finish with. Couple of little low strikes there, which you'll maybe just see sort of drop off. That last one there, 304, with the longest one getting out at 310. Okay, there's Sub-Zero. Let's move on. Okay, so next one in the lineup is the new Ping G410 LST. So one of my personal favourites. Got it set in pretty neutral, 9 degree. And again, I've got it in an X flex. So let's get underway with the G410 and see how this can stack up against the Epic Flash. Okay, it's a super low penetrating flight. Just cut that a little bit off the bottom there, to be honest. I don't think that's going to get to the night. See, that's dropping off a little bit low in that face strike. Okay, let's get a few more hit. Okay, that was a better one to finish on there with the Ping. And that's the first one I've got over that 300 mark, to be honest, with that G410. To be fair, I didn't get quite some of those strikes were a little bit low in the face, so I've backed off a little bit on those, so I think that clearly isn't quite as long as that Epic Flash there. But there's some shots hit with the G410. Let's move on again. Okay, so now moving randomly along here, I've now got the Mizuno ST190G. So obviously a very popular option. I think for 2019, definitely in a big breakthrough for Mizuno in their driver category with this driver. We saw some very good numbers in my review video, saw some long hits as well with it, so I'm interested to see how this does stack up. Again, great looking golf club, black finish, very stunning look. Oh, that's solid. It's just turning over a little bit, but that's a great feel off that club face. It looks fiery. Again, just pull that up that left side. Okay, so shot number 6 with the Mizuno. Okay, not the most accurate with that, to be fair. I've just hit a couple of toey ones, a little bit pulley over. I've laid that one out to the right. That's got over 301, that last particular one. Okay, let's move on again. Okay, so driver number 4, we're now into the Cobra King F9 speedback. So 9 degree yet again, and this was a very popular one. Saw some really good performance for this. It's been extremely popular through our fittings, I think a lot because of the performance clearly, but also with the price point. So let's get underway with the F9 from Cobra. Lovely sound and feel to that shot, really neutral. And not a bad opener there, just edging up towards that 300 mark. Okay, 5 more shots with the F9. Okay, so shot number 6 with the F9. That's a good solid strike, a beautiful flight, great sound to that. That's got to be, is it? It's going pretty hot. There we go. Nice one there, 305 to finish off for the F9. Okay, let's move on again. Driver number 5. Right, so driver number 5 is now the TaylorMade M6. So again, 9 degree in an X-Flex, set as neutral. So clearly a very popular option from TaylorMade. Obviously no adjustability in the head here, so I'm just looking at something that's really sort of more ball speed basically, which is the M6. So let's get this first one hit, 6 shots again with the M6, and we'll see how this stacks up against the others. That's a great opening one. It's a really good opening tee shot, very straight. That looks to be long, and it pretty much is there. That's 306, so lovely opener there with the M6. Let's see if you can stay in that area. Wow, that's long. All right, I'll turn it over slightly. 309, so it's a yard short of the Sub-Zero on that longest one, but we're going to look at these as averages, don't forget, over the 6 shots. So last one with the M6, if we can finish it with a good one. A little bit off the bottom there, it's a good flight though. A little bit bottom, so it's just launched a touch slow. I guess it's going to spin up a tiny bit more there through that strike. Yeah, I'm pulling off a little bit at 289. Okay, there's M6. One more driver to go. Okay, so final driver up, driver number 6, and it's the Titleist TS2. So obviously Titleist have made a very strong comeback in the driver category, the TS lineup. So obviously it's TS2, TS3, we've seen just introductions of TS4, TS1. I'm going to test the 2. It's you know, 2 and a 3, very much in that sort of same area really. It's just a little bit more difference of fine tuning of weight around the head. So that's the reason why I've just picked TS2. So again, X-Flex in the shaft, 9.5 degree on the head, so very, very similar lofts. Let's get this first one underway. Oh, feels really good. Great sound again. I do like the sound of that TS. That's not a bad opening tee shot there. 295. Okay, let's carry on with the TS2. Okay, so shot number 6 with the TS2. Final shot, and then we'll go and look at those numbers. That's a nice one to finish on. Very neutral. Strike was pretty good. And that's over that 300 mark, get it up to that 305. Lovely finish there with the TS2. Okay, so 6 balls hit with 6 different drivers. Let's go and check some numbers out and see maybe which is the longest driver of 2019. Okay, so let's look at the numbers. So we've got Epic Flash running through to TS2 as the order we struck them. So let's go straight to the carry distance. Let's see which is the longest on there. So we can see 274 was the longest carry with the F9 speed back. So that got a 164.8 ball speed. So the quickest ball speed there was with the F9. But the spin number was actually the highest there with the F9. So that's actually gave us the longest carry, but not necessarily the longest total distance. So total distance longest went to Epic Flash Sub-Zero by 1 yard over the M6. Very, very close there, not a lot on it. And to be honest, from the front to the back was only 4 yards of distance in total, was it? Oh no, 5 yards of distance between the last one to the longest one. Not a lot in it at all. Okay guys, so there we go. There's 6 of probably the more popular drivers of 2019. All hit 6 balls each, and the winner is the Flash, pipping it by a yard, which doesn't surprise me. I have seen some big numbers with that Epic Flash, and then sort of closely up with that M6 there. But to be honest, between all 6 of those drivers, there's only 4 yards difference from front to back as an average on that total distance. It says it all. These drivers are all up there with the limits. I'm guessing they're all in there in a very, very good performance. The key, I think, with a lot of these drivers now is getting it set up right for you, which again comes back to the custom fit scenario. And you know, but they're all good drivers. There's no bad drivers out there now, I don't think. So clearly there was a lot of other drivers I could have included in this test, but to be honest, that was enough to hit in one session. I physically couldn't have kept going more and more and more, you know, with those hitting driver after shot after shot after shot. So I have picked the sort of more popular ones of 2019, but if there's any drivers you in there think I should have included, do comment down below. Interesting 4 yards. There's no bad drivers. It's about getting one that you like, set up right for you, right shaft, giving you the right confidence and getting the best out of your swing and your delivery. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. As I say, comment down below, appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that bell icon so you get notifications of any future videos. As soon as they're on the channel, you'll be the very first ones to watch it. Follow up on my social media platforms, both Instagram and Twitter. The handle's there at MN Golf Coach, and hopefully we'll catch up with you all very soon.